What up, guys? Kevin here with another episode of PlayStation Sucks. PlayStation Sucks. Sony has confirmed it's delayed half of its 12 live service games planned for release in the coming years. We are reviewing this. We are trying as much as possible to ensure these games are enjoyed and liked by gamers for a long time. Oh man, I think I see why Jim Ryan had to go. This was their slate. This is where hey, we're gonna launch a bunch of live service games. They're gonna make a ton of money. We're gonna be coasting. They don't get it. PlayStation is trying to pivot to live service games because they feel entitled to your money. And the way they go in about it is just absolutely disgusting. It is peak entitlement the way PlayStation's going. Their studios are pissed because they're pivoting towards multiplayer live service games when they want to make single player games. But that's PlayStation. They feel entitled. You guys make a live service game for us because we want money. And that's why these games are being delayed and suck, and Bungie's going around delaying and canceling games while their game is on fire. No one gives a fuck. Delays on their end as well, too. When you make a game just for the sake of making money, instead of just, hey, I have this really cool gaming idea, this game loop that people will love, and it turns out it can be a live service game, you're just not going to do it. It's just, like, I don't know who's running things. Oh, yeah, Jim Ryan, who's, I think we know why he's leaving now. It's just dead how they're doing it. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. You're PlayStation. I think you got to take a step back and go, hey, we're PlayStation. How did we get here? How did we get here selling a crap ton of PlayStations and a crap ton of games? Oh, single player games. I don't understand why they haven't just gone out and, especially now, especially with Ember Group, who's shedding their studios, like just go buy their studios and be like, hey, we're PlayStation. We make great single player games. Let's go back to that. That's what we're known for. Let's do it. Let's have a great single player game come out every few weeks. This is why I respect the hell out of Xbox. I mean, they were at the bottom. I mean, they were eating shit. But now they're cruising. They went out and bought the studios. They were already the kings of live service games, and now they just bought a lot more with Hearthstone, Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, Jesus. Halo, like PlayStation looks at a Halo 5 or Halo Infinite, and it pisses them off. They're so angry at Halo 5. I keep saying Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite haunts PlayStation. They see that Halo Infinite launch and it was pretty good, and then they see that everybody hates the game. Everybody hates Halo Infinite the last couple years. And PlayStation is just like, see, they can't do it. They still can't make games. They haven't figured it out. Xbox is still in last place. And now the haunting begins because people have come back to the game. Season 5 is excellent. I already saw 3 clips of people playing Halo Infinite this morning. We are 2 years out, and I'm seeing so many people still post that they're playing Halo Infinite. And that haunts Sony so much. It does. That people are still playing Xbox games while we're, 2 weeks out from Spider-Man, and the only way that they can keep it relevant is being like, oh, hey, Miles Morales is Spider-Man. It's like, yeah, how many news stories are going to come out? You're just basically going to spoil Spider-Man 3 to keep Spider-Man 2 relevant, and that is my next video on the sales of Spider-Man 2. But yeah, Xbox are the kings of live service games. They're made with passion. Rare made Sea of Thieves. And it's not like Rare made Sea of Thieves because Xbox told them to make Sea of Thieves. Rare made Sea of Thieves because they wanted to make Sea of Thieves. And here we are, 4 or 5 years later, and it's still charting. It's like the number 20th best-selling game of September, because that's a game made with passion, not made with we just want to make money. And that's what haunts Sony. Absolutely haunts Sony. Seeing Sea of Thieves comes out to just disaster, people hating on it, and here we are years later, and people love Sea of Thieves. People love it, and that pisses PlayStation off so much. They're angry. They are so angry about it. Well, Xbox is like, man, we can do better making single player games, but they got the cash cows. They got so many cash cows right now that it's not even funny. It's not even fair, to be honest. So, yeah, half the games. So this is what makes me angry about PlayStation doing this, is now that these are failing, they're going to go out and grab more third-party exclusivity, because these games aren't coming out. They got nothing. They got absolutely nothing. So now they're going around screwing with the industry. They're ruining the industry now because they suck. This is just going to lead to more third-party exclusives. They're going to get GTA 6. No, they're not. It seems pretty confirmed by now that GTA 6 is launching day one on Xbox, which it's scary that that's even a conversation, but that's just how PlayStation have been absolute dickheads this generation. They don't deserve gaming the way they've treated gaming. So, yeah. Half of the live service games they're going to suck. They are. I mean, they would be better off just canceling them now. I mean, keep the ones that are partnered with, MMO and actual third-party companies making them, but everyone else should just go back to making single-player games, because Sony can't figure it out. Sony's mindset is, we'll just take the single-player experience and give it a live service loop. I'm like, no, your games are meant to be played in 10 hours, and then we just call them great, the best games of all time, and never want to touch them again. We don't want to play your games for hundreds of hours. We just don't. Sony can not even make a successful 50-hour game. They can maybe hit 30 hours, but Sony cannot hit like 50 hours. Forbidden West, to me, I loved. To me, that's, you can do it here. But the audience have spoken. They don't like that game. The game is boring as shit. And, yeah, you'll get someone like me who loves it, but Sony just cannot make a 50-hour game. How the hell are they going to make a 1,000-hour game? You need a live service game. You need a ton of people to play that game for thousands of hours. But they feel entitled to it. I don't see it happening. I mean, think about, what's the most popular games? Minecraft. Do you think Sony's going to make a Minecraft? Do you think Sony will have the balls to make a game? Sony, the kings of making their games look the best as possible. Do they have the cojones to make something that looks like a Minecraft? No. And then you look at Fortnite. Fortnite started as a base defender game, and was failing so hard. That game was failing miserably. And then they just said, screw it, we'll just turn this into a battle royale. And then it blew up. And then Roblox. I don't even know what Roblox is, to be honest. All right. Just bad news for PlayStation. And guess what? I got another one coming up right now. I got another PlayStation Sucks video, because PlayStation sucks. Stay tuned for that, but I will talk to you guys later. Later.